I'm your guide, and I'm here to help you increase your mobility, flexibility, and strength to give you that athletic edge with little tweaks that can make a huge difference in your performance and whatever sport you do. For this class, you just need your yoga mat. We are exploring how to open up our hips a different way, another way to open up our hips for tree pose, Vrksasana, and we're going to start seated. So stretch out your legs and rock side to side so you feel your sit bones, and pulse the legs up and down. Okay, so now bend the right knee into the foot toward the thigh and make sure you're on your sit bones. Inhale and exhale, hinge from the hip with a long spine. We're not going for the deepest fold, we're just starting. Dorsiflex the foot and feel that stretch all along the back of the leg. Stay with your breath. Keep pressing the heel down and lengthening your spine. So make sure your upper back isn't rounded. I want you to pull your sternum toward the front edge of your mat. Okay, now very slowly draw yourself up. Now I want you to keep paying attention to the opening when you come into that tree position with the knee out to the side. So check in here, see how that went. Take your right palm behind you, take the left arm up, lift up and reach up and over into your Vrksasana variation and squeeze the left glute so you really get that side body stretch. Slowly lower down and you're going to twist toward the back of the mat. Lower onto your forearms and adjust your hip, and you're going to curl the left toes and push through the left heel. See if you can protract the shoulders, so push them away, keep the back of the neck long. This is where you might want that hand towel. Okay, so you're going to use a little bit of core and energy in the upper body and arms. So from here, push through the left foot and lift the right knee out to the side. And just keep paying attention to your right and left because we're going to move like this. Okay, so we are in like a sphinx prone tree pose, Vrksasana. Okay, we're really going to play with that. So you're going to first start with the foot in tree pose, okay, like you would standing. Now, straighten out the leg so that the ankle is in line with the knee. And you do want the thigh bone, hopefully mine is, you want it coming out of the hip so it's in a 90-degree position. And we're just going to go 2 times, really getting into that side glute, into that extra, internal rotation. Okay, so keep the chest lifted, back of the neck long. And now plantar flex the right foot and lift the foot up and feel that opening and that intensity right through the outer hip and lower. Make sure the foot stays in line with the ankle. And one more, lift and lower. Okay, now reach the left arm underneath, hold on to the thigh, and open up into a twist. And all you're going to do is slowly roll onto your back and take your right foot, place it on the mat to adjust yourself on the mat and pivot the knee out to the side. T-shape arms into supine Vrksasana. So you're on your back into tree pose. And just see how the pelvis is opening, the groin on the right, is the left hip moving toward the right. Are you getting more opening? And I want you to pay attention to this so you can check in with the other side. Okay, so now we're going to see how those hamstrings are doing from the very beginning. We did Vrksasana, so we're going to see how the hamstring works right now. So you can use your hand or not for a little help. So the first time I'm going to use my hand. So you're going to draw the left leg up, hold on to the hamstring, use your core and your breath, inhale and exhale. Draw yourself up and go right into a fold and a little bit of a dorsiflexion and just see where your fold is. Is it a little bit deeper? Do you have a little bit more space? So you're in Vrksasana, except you're also in a seated tree pose variation. That's what we're playing with, and just really getting into that back side of the left leg. Keep the back of the neck long. Are you even on your sit bones? And now slowly draw yourself upright and just explore How does it feel to sit in this position from when you first started? Okay, now adjust yourself so you're on the mat because we do move around. Okay, pulse the knees up and down, and now let's do the other side. Okay, so Vrksasana, adjust onto the sit bones, hinge from the hip, dorsiflex the right foot, and start to fold over the straight leg, back of the neck long. And how does the stretch feel? I'm feeling a little tight here. Okay, back side of the leg, the calf, the back of the knee, the hamstring. And you don't have to go for the deepest fold. I really want to encourage you to just go where you're feeling a good stretch, but you're not forcing or pushing anything, okay? All right, now slowly draw yourself upright. Again, check in, just sitting in this position. How does it feel? The openness in the pelvis, the left groin. Okay, left palm behind you, take the right arm up, right foot down, and lift your hips, squeeze your right glute, and really look toward the back of the mat. Push your hips out. Slowly lower down, right palm down, so you're in a twist. Stay here, and then just lower down onto the forearms, and you can adjust yourself on the mat a little bit, and push through that right heel. You can protract the shoulders, and that's just gonna help you prepare for the next pose. Okay, so now keep pushing through that right heel. Now you're gonna use your core again and grab that hand towel if you used it on the other side. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna lift up and pivot, really get that core and that hip flexor to work. Coming into prone tree pose. Okay, so you're on your belly, keeping your chest lifted in your sphinx. Okay, so see how it feels to be in this position with the left thigh out to the side. All right, now plantar flex the foot, and then just take a moment to look to see if the thigh bone's coming out of the hip socket and the knee and the ankle are in the same line. We're just going for 2. So now you're gonna lift the foot and breathe into that internal rotation and lower. Notice how it feels on this side, and lift and lower. Now, lift up and reach under, thread the right palm, hold on to the hamstring, open the left arm. You're gonna slide, use your left foot as you open the arms to push on the mat and pivot the knee out to the side, adjust everything on your back body, coming into, again, supine Vrksasana. How does it feel with the left groin, the right hip? Is the right hip staying rooted down to the right? Because we did the right side first. Now, you can use your hand again to come up, to roll up into Vrksasana, or you can do without. So I always encourage trying scary stuff, different stuff, unique stuff, unfamiliar poses, all of that. I just invite you to try, because you never know. All right, take the right leg up, inhale, and exhale, roll up and fold. And just let go of the head, just so that your nose is facing the mat, and breathing into that stretch all on the back side of the right calf, back of the knee, hamstring. And are you folding a little bit more than the other side? See if you can keep that left knee pressing down versus lifting up. Lengthening your spine and slowly drawing yourself upright just to see how it feels to sit in this position. Okay, and now stretch out the legs and you're done. So just make sure, I always recommend a journal, see how it goes, check in from one side to the other, practice this as often as you need, and I will see you in the next class. Now remember, I'm here to help you increase your mobility, your flexibility, and your strength to give you that athletic edge. Making little tweaks can make a huge difference in your performance in whatever sport you do. I'll see you next time.